Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if it's your first time, and welcome back if you're returning. If it's your first time, please do subscribe and leave a comment as you're watching the video. As you can see from the title of today's video, guys, I'm doing another story time, and the reason I'm doing this story time is because I went live today on Instagram and I saw this girl's surname and I was like, actually I have a story time of someone with the same surname. I don't know if that was the very same person or that was just a coincidence. Someone joined my life with the same surname, you know. So I shared a little bit of the story on Instagram, but people were like, please take it to YouTube because we can't really watch now and all of that. So I was like, okay, why not? So here we are. This dates way back, like way back before before the stretch mark. So I was still in high school back home, Lesotho, and I was in a relationship with this guy. His name was Thato as well, and he was a cheese boy, man. He was from a well-off family. Let me just say that, because cheese boy, no, he wasn't a cheese boy, but his family could afford, certain things that we didn't afford. So I was dating him, and he was literally every girl's dream. Like every girl wanted to see themselves with the guy, So I was the rechte. I don't care who says what, Nelly na rechte, okay? So this one time we were invited. As I always tell you guys, I can sing, and I can say some believe, but I can sing, okay? So I was in a school choir, and we got invited to another school. So when we got to that school, there were groups in that school, like there were groups of girls in that school, whereby as a group, boss obvious, boss omotle le phala kaofela, then hale na le swag, na le style, na le group ya lona, and they had names. I just don't remember the names, but people were in those groups, okay? So we get to this school, right? When we get there, I noticed there was a certain group that was just weird towards us when we got there. And I said to one of my friends, man, those girls are just being weird. What's wrong? Why are they looking at us like that? And people that are just waiting for you to say shit, and they are pissed. I was friends with those people, but I'm not like that. I am let me just put it out there. I will say sorry even before you tell me what I did wrong. I had backup. If So I asked my friend, I was like, dude, look at those girls. They're just having weird, like facial expressions and all of that. There's a girl called, I'm not gonna mention her real name because I did on the live. But let's just say her name was Zaza. Let's say Zaza because that's the name that comes. So this girl was apparently the it girl of the school, right? Like she was the most beautiful girl kuskolong, and she was the one who was even pointing at us, doing those girly things. And I was like to my friend, my friend was like, Bafing, so my friend was puffing. So I pointed at her. I'm like, Ole, hey, Batu. I'm confront. So the girl is like, no, I cannot tata mara momol duting koteng ke mo rona normally re dulang koteng. So we got invited, and the seats had like our name tags on them, So we were given those seats. So we didn't even get inside and just decided to dula mole. So my friend is like, skare papela when how no the seat said in my bitwaron skare papela. So she kept quiet. Zaza kept quiet, and then she went to her group. hi man, ribine, everything was nice, like everything went well that day. And then they started again. Babu one of the girls in the group in a from my school said, I think Thato Achon. I think that's the Zaza they were talking about. Kere Zaza ke mang, She's like, no, Thato, your boyfriend, my boyfriend, is actually dating Zaza. So I'm like, hey, how do you know this? How like, bruh, how do you know this? She's like, no, I saw them on Facebook. Zaza actually posted and then she tagged Thato. So I'm like, bruh, you're lying. There's no way. My boyfriend is just loyal. My boyfriend can never. I said never. He can't. She's like, bruh, go to Zaza's wall on Facebook and see what I'm talking about. I went, guys. The pictures, they were holding hands, they were taking bolavi-davi, basna stress. So, okay, Komahayeng, there are dams, there are rivers, obviously, you guys know that. And there was a famous dam in our village called Ralitin, right? So there people would be able like to host parties. It was a beautiful place, like it was a chilled place. People would host parties there. People would just go there to chill. So on the pictures, they pinned their location, Horobako Raliting. And I'm like, it's not even far from my house. Like, this guy does not respect me. Like, he does not see me as the rechte that I thought I was, Anyway, I'm like, okay, let me see. I see the pictures, but pinne they were at Raliting. They're holding hands. So why I didn't see the pictures on Thato's wall, the boyfriend, was because I didn't want to be friends with him on Facebook because I was avoiding Wana Manyala. Can't they know? Hey, Ronald DPI, which happens to be my friends. And they were like, no, girl, we got you. This person is not doing you right. Let's just show you. So when I saw all of this, I'm like, hey, I now look like a fool. I'm now standing there thinking to myself, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Do I go to this girl and approach her and ask her if they're really dating? But I'm like, yo, it's Dimasam, it's Tunzisam, my dignity. I'm not about to do that. I was one of the chilled girls in high school. So I didn't even want to compromise my dignity for that. I was like, nonsense, I'm not going to entertain this. But now this girl was busy shogolozing us. She was just being weird. I was like, man, this is not happening. I went to them. I kere nna ke na le backup ya ditšhomi tsa ka tse ratantwa. Nna even if nka fihla mo le ka tshela parafini ka re mollo wa re ke tlo baleya, obvious. Then ditšhomi tsa ka di tla di tlo tima. I got there. And I was like, hi, is your name Zaza? She's like, yeah, who wants to know? This is actually true. Everything that everyone was saying about this girl is actually very much true. Oh, okay, my name is Thato. I would like to know if Wamutseva Thato from, I mentioned the name of our school. And she was like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. I was like, yeah? That's your boyfriend? She's like, yeah, that's my boyfriend, that's my boo, that's my man. I'm like, oh, okay. Why ubotsa? No, I think warelala, that guy, like, I think oretsa ditlaela, we actually need to sort him out. She's like, sort him out with who? Me. I don't have time for that, honestly. Like, if abapalaka wena, I'm good, na kishapo, we are in a good space. Him and I are actually talking, we're actually good. So, if abapalaka wena, na hakidiken, guys, I stood there and I looked at this girl. I was like, hey, ke o jwetsa gore motho wa re cheatela, really too. O re cheatela ka one another, each other. We're not going to you're in a good space with him. Guys. So the event finally came to an end and Thato was there. Thato was there. Remember, we come from the same school. Him and I come from the same school. It's just Zaza who comes from a different school. The event was done and everything. It was now time to go home. So I was supposed to leave with Thato, the boyfriend, right? He was nowhere to be found. He was literally nowhere to be found, guys. And I think it was because Onaswabili, like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? You know? So I went to Zaza and I spoke to her. I was now calm. Like, I wasn't even shouting, even to start with. I wasn't even shouting. I was just having a conversation. And I thought she would have a conversation back with me. But she decided to be a loud horse. She decided to shout and, you know, and I was like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. So now I thought if the whole thing after the event ended, I thought like we are now okay. Like we were okay. We've decided to go our separate ways with Thato. No, this Zaza girl comes to my house, guys, with a group of girls. Kitlo shapiwa for Thato. So how this happened, the following week, I think the colony said so obviously the following week we're not going to go to school. It was on a Friday. I remember very well. My mom was still alive. We hear a knock. She was home. My mom was home. I was also home. Obviously, it's school holidays. Go. Hi, uteng Thato. I come. Hi, ke Zaza. I'm like, hey, Zaza, go heso. I didn't even know what's about mokidulang. You know? She's like, hi, Thato. I really didn't like how things ended. Go eventing early, so I would like us to iron things out and actually talk it through. I'm like, okay, girl. No, I don't have a problem, mama. I'm not staying long. So no, let's iron things out. Sharp. Okay, no problem. No, mama. So it's very weird because the last time I saw this person, basically. So now it's weird. You want us to be friends. You want us to be civil, right? But me being me, I start a conversation. I ask her about what she's planning, like what she plans on doing after matric and all of that, not knowing that life will hit me hard and actually make me leave Lesotho and be this side. Okay. We're just having a conversation. So, Komahayeng, guys, there's literally mountains everywhere. Like, mountains, rivers, dams, everywhere. So, there's a little bit of a hill right after my house. Like, Kistrata. Then, most strata, so you have to jump. Honali, like a hill, nyana so. Hill, obviously, on the other side. So, that's where I thought, I'm like, jiga. She's like, no, jumpa the hill. I'm like, okay, cool. Guys, hara approach the hill. And it's a group of people, but I couldn't tell because we basically know one another, you know, like we can literally say, I Thato, dimpo, you know. But I couldn't pinpoint batuba. I'm like, maybe ke batho fela ba ituletseng. Guys, ha re fetsa ho jumpa fela re ke dichomi tsa Zaza. I think it was 6 girls ba neng ba nkemetse ba tlo shapanna hore ke tswe ko Thato and leave Zaza a dule le motho wa hae. So we get to that group, Zaza Orikiyo. So I'm like, Kyashebe, ho buiwa ka mang? Not knowing ho tikiyo nna, ke tlo shapiwa. So Kyashebe le la kere, okay. Ba re ntse re metse wena. re batla tlo go jetsa tsatsing lena ke re bile ke ba sotho ba re batla tlo go jetsa tsatsing lena hore na hantle Thato o mo entseng e kana hobane every time Zaza o dulalla ka wena a re ha se be wena o latelletse Thato ka mo morao ene Thato ha o batle. So I'm like, guys, lona le kena kae? Because this thing is between 3 people and 3 matured people that I think can literally come to an agreement, you know. So they're like, no, re ka se dumela go chomi ya rona e bapalwe fela jwalo, especially ka ngwanyana a kenang sekolo sa how they mentioned my school. So apparently sekolo saka, okay, not apparently, sekolo saka wasn't the best performing. Bona ne ba kena sekolo se top, right? Ai chomi ya rona ka se tlo dlalwa ke ngwanana fela a dulang a kenang sekolo seo. So I'm like, oh, le lenyatso le teng mo. I'm like, okay girls, so ne le batla ho etsa jwang? Mara ene re tlo jetsa fela hore o tswe ho Thato ke motho a Zaza ka re wa tsa keng nna ne ntshenyetsa nako, honestly, because that person ha ke tsebe le go ke qetetse neng o bua le ena, like literally. So lona ha le tlo rwala maoto lona ka diphampo tse nkgang le tlo mphaphela le tlo ntjhetsa gore ke hlokane le moshanyana, halina stima man. Halina seriti, hali itwabeli. Hi guys. So now I pull this other friend, Okibonung Hore, she was the calm one. I pull her to the side. I'm like, what's again? Chomia, how I think she has invested way too much into her relationship with Thato. And Thato unyetse bathong. Thato na le mosadi, Thato na le ngwana now. So I don't want to sound like Kibita. Please let her know gore Thato seleng tate now. He has a child, he has a wife. Chomi ha ya mlata mjotse re Zaza bona dude ntwe re tletse mo hayo. Apparently Thato is seleng tate o sana le ngwana le mosadi. So wena o re votetse ntwe sa leo a zanki tshwatle jalo. Kare yes o le votetse ntwe sa leo because nna ha ke sa le mo. Ke focusitse on other things. I was even in a new relationship within a week. Guys, I just wanted to come and share this story time with you. Like literally, I think we think that's not how it works. Mudimo always has someone for you, and either way, little tolana, like one way or the other, little tolana, katsela, you know. So I'm glad I actually had to face all of those things where I had to exclude myself from certain things, right? Because had I forced Hurula in that relationship, who knows? GBV has been a thing. Ibile Lesotho thing, don't even talk about it because bare mshangana house of shapi Lesotho how rat. So tlamea out o once or rat, you know? So I'm just glad I went through that phase in my life as a child and I got to explore and experiment the relationships before I could say like I'm settling down, you know. People may say 26 it's a very tender age, like it's you're still young at 26. You can't say you are done, you can't say you have experienced everything, but honestly for me guys, I'm one person, that's enough. I don't wanna have second round. That's not me. Yeah guys, thank you so much for listening to my story time. Please give it a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment as you're watching it. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love and appreciate you guys so much.